Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Luthias, and if you want to learn everything there is to learn about Scum and to see everything that Scum has to offer you, then just click that sub button so that you're notified of future videos, guys. This is the Scum 0.6 showcase where I am going to be explaining everything about Scum to you. We are going to be handling the new Metabolism System. We are going to try and break a record to be the first one to reach max strength and max constitution. If I can, I will try to get dexterity to the max level as well, but getting dexterity up does mean that you have to lose weight, and I rather want to see if we can be the first ones to reach like a Rambo kind of build in this new update. Of course, this update is just pushing our immersion to a next level. Some PvP players might struggle with the new Metabolism System, but for our community, which is the immersive gaming community, we have been preparing for this update for quite a while, and we will just simplify it for you guys. So this is a new single player experience. The reason that I'm doing a single player experience is because I'm from South Africa and I want to showcase the game to you guys without any ping issues or without any players affecting our experience, okay? So if you guys want to experience this with me, then I will be leaving the server settings INI file down in the comments below so that you can copy those settings and experience exactly what we are experiencing. For any of my Ultimate Challenge viewers, this is not nearly as bad as the Ultimate Challenge, okay? It's just the perfect experience that I've figured out over the last 3 months or so. So you start with the first thing that you'll notice is with the new character system, you don't have access points to spend on your strength, constitution, dexterity, and intelligence, okay? You've just got 12 points, where in the past, if you change your private part size, then you've got a total of 15.5 points to allocate in these skills. But now you've just got 12, and we're going to start with a basic character. Because like I told you guys, we're going to take this to 8. And I'm sure you can't change anything now. So I'm going to take my strength to 8 and we're going to take our constitution to 5. And then I will teach you guys how to level up each of these attributes to become a better character. So we're male. We've got the standard head. We're not going to take any tattoos. We've got the conceal mode on. This isn't a thing anymore. A grow over time. Yeah, baby, let's do that. We're all about immersion here, so let's do that. So now we've got 6 points here, and this is very easy for us in the immersive gaming community. So we're going to take that to advanced, and the hierarchies get a little bit more complicated. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this to medium, and I'm going to put my running to medium. Of course, we will be able to level all of this up in game. And then what we're going to do is we're going to make our thievery, put our thievery skill at advanced, because that is one skill that's quite tedious. It is fast to level it up, but it is quite tedious. And the other skills are quite natural and quite easy to level up, especially demolition. And then we've got this new medical skill here, but because I want to teach you guys how to level up all these skills, we're just going to put points into the one skill that will always take you quite a bit of time. The other skills we will level up naturally in this series, okay? So again, click that sub button if you want to learn and see everything Scum has to offer. So we're going to take that to advanced, and yes, now we've used up all our skill points. And you guys can see there's still a lot of things coming, guys. Piloting, sailing, climbing, animal handling, tactics, education, philosophy, biochem, programming, electronics. Scum is just going to get better and better, guys. This game is going to be absolutely awesome by the time it gets to the final release. So let's go. We are ready. 85 kilograms, 180 centimeters. That sounds like me. And age 30. Oh, I don't think we had an age. Yeah, of course we don't have the age bar. Because we're starting with standard stats. So let's go. We are ready, man. We are ready for this. This is going to be a piece of cake, guys. If you are a survival fan, don't fear, because Luthias is here. Let's go. Okay. Now, for most of...
secure communication with human asset established. Greetings, human asset. Welcome to Scum Island tutorial protocol provided by the Tech One Corporation. My designation is Dual Energetic Entity Neural Appliance or DINA. I am an artificial intelligence created by the Tech One Corporation tasked with overseeing the Scum Show protocols, including the preparation of human assets. If you wish to activate the tutorial, please do so on your journal interface. Secure channel closed.
Okay, guys, I'm giving you authentic experience. That woman's going to talk to you in the beginning. You can just press tab, go to your journal, go to your journal, click here, press tab again just to cancel her out. But this is authentic experience. And the first thing you will notice is that, lucky us, we've spawned in the snow. So we are freezing our butts off, which I like. I like it a lot. It's so great that, most people will go like, oh, what the hell's going? We spawned in the snow. But not us, boys. Not us. We can handle whatever this game is gonna bring to us, because we are pure survivors. And we are shivering. We are shivering, dude. Okay, dude. So let's see here. The metabolism system, I just pressed 3, guys. So if you press tab, yes. So all the immersive gaming viewers, I want to explain this to new players as well, okay? So just bear with me. And, we are all going to learn while we master this. But, of course, our body temperature is definitely going to have an effect here. So we've got our healing speed, our blood recovery rate. I just want to quickly see, this was a problem before the update. I just want to see, I don't really want to lie down in the snow, but the healing speed is still 100%. Okay, so lying down doesn't really help you anymore. That is interesting. Okay, so that means we can just stand up again. So that's not really going to help us with our healing speed anymore. Then we've blood type. Oh, the blood type is interesting. Okay, so we're at 35. We're at minus 10 degrees Celsius. Hold control. Temperature indicates your body temperature. Normal temperature of your human body is around 37 degrees Celsius. Having too low or too high temperature could cause certain medical issues of a varying seriousness. Okay, so I don't want to stay in here too long, but at least you guys can see what it looks like. So for the first time, we've got a threat level. And then I don't have a compass, but we are deep, boys. We are deep. I thought I could get out of the snow quite easily because I do like using the bushes. The bushes are just a little bit more comfortable or easier outside of the snow. But since we are so deep in the snow, trying to see if we can get out of here is not an option. So we are going to have to deal with what is given us. So normally this tree turns into a smaller tree when we cut it down. Let's see if that has changed at least. And this is upgrading your survival skill, guys. Okay. So you will see now when I'm done chopping down this tree, you will see that I've gotten more with my survival. So survival is an intelligence. There you can see we gain 2% just by chopping down that one tree. And it still turns into a smaller little tree. Like if you're not in the snow area, then you can just cut down a bush. It will give you the branches immediately. So yes, I was hoping they changed that, but looks like we have to chop down these little trees twice. You do get bushes in the snow, which is easier, but we have to work with what we've got. Looks like this one gives us quite a few more branches. So that's at least a good thing, guys. We're spending double the time to cut down this little Christmas tree, but it does look like it's giving us quite a bit of branches. So when you start the game, you've got nothing on you. You've only got 3 inventory slots with very little weight. Your pants can only carry 1 kilogram. Your shirt can only carry 0.6 kilograms. So inventory space is definitely going to be your first problem. So what you want to do right from the start is aim for an improvised Courier backpack, which is going to take 3 rags, 1 rope, and then of course the stone knife that we've got. So we're going to craft the rope quickly. Okay, so the rope is in our vicinity. To use items, you don't have to have it in your inventory. Ooh, we're getting cold. You just have to have it in your vicinity. And now, because I've got the supporter pack, I've got a little bit more to work with. So I'm going to cut this into rags, but I'm sure you guys will find it alright as well. You'll just have a different shirt if you don't have the supporter pack. But you can cut up your shirt, your underpants, and your socks, okay, for rags. So there we're getting 2 rags, so we're just going to cut up our underpants. Although everything is giving us heat, guys. Everything is giving us heat, and you can't run around barefoot anymore, okay? You used to be able to run around barefoot. You can't do that anymore. You will receive problems when you run around barefoot in this new version. Okay. 4 rags, that's already good. I'm going to cut up my shirt, just see if we can get to 6 rags, because I know I need 6 rags for another item that I want to craft. And I will tell you guys what's the other item that needs 3 rags as well. Come on, gimme. Okay, that's it. So this looks quite standard. We put our little rag strip in there so that we can heal ourselves if we sustain any major damage. Then we can craft the improvised Courier backpack with our 3 rags and our rope that we crafted. Health is already going down, boys. Health is already going down. Constitution minus 1.1%. Hypothermia is just costing us life. Okay, we can hold control. Health is a measure of life force, okay? And yeah, we are clearly getting cold here, okay? We are clearly getting cold, and the cold is damaging us. Okay, so we have to make a plan. So we take that. Now, we're not actually going to be able to handle the cold at the moment because we need clothing. We need clothing. So there's a town that we can go to for clothing. Okay, so normally guys, what I would do is I would craft myself a spear. Okay, which we are going to do. So we're just going to cut down a little tree over here. I like to go into first person as well. So just hang in there with me, guys. This is a survival experience. And I just take a few screenshots now and then. I'm not stressed out, guys. I am not stressed out. We are here to experience everything. I'll cut down this little tree again. So we want to craft the stone spear as soon as possible. If I wasn't in the snow biome, I would craft a bow as well with arrows. Okay, I'll craft arrows and I'll craft myself a quiver. But since we have spawned in the snow biome, we need to move it. Okay, so the first thing I want to do is I just want to search for 2 rocks over here quickly. And then if you want more rocks, you can just go around the rock pile and search again. You'll get more rocks. And now we can put the rocks in there in our backpack. And then we can walk over here. And now we can craft the stone spear, but we're going to need a rope again. Okay, so that's fine. We've got 4, so let's just cut up that long stick. Again, the long sticks, if you cut them up, they give you short sticks. And 5 short sticks gives you a rope. If you've got 5 short sticks, you can make a tree bark rope. And I will explain to you guys how to craft the bow and the arrows. But we need to get into cover. And we need to get some clothing. And most of the settings on this is default. The only thing that changes with this experience is that the puppets do 3 times damage, 3 times the amount of damage that they normally do, and there's 3 times more puppets than there is on official, just to make it very immersive and very threatening. Okay, I am busy with an ultimate challenge, which makes this look like a walk in the park. So you guys don't have to worry about me. So I think if we run, we'll probably heat up a little bit as well. So our body temperature is at minus 6.3. And now that we're running, it's going down. We're getting warmer. Okay, so that's how you can heat yourself up a little bit. Just by sprinting. The way you sprint is with your mouse wheel. You just push your mouse wheel forward. Or you push your mouse wheel back. And now we're at a T-junction. So if I turn myself around, I have to go this way. Okay. So let's see, with the amount of clothing that we have on, how much running really helps. Helps a little bit, but not a lot. Helps a little bit, but not a lot. Okay? Our stamina is going down as well. Our performance score is going down. And now we're going to hit what are we going to hit here in front of us? And guys, yes, in this series I'm going to showcase every sector to you. I'm going to showcase what's in every single sector and what you can experience. Okay? Okay, this is a gas station. There's a bunch of puppets there. So we're not going to look for trouble with the puppets just yet. And one thing you can do, it's not going to let you heal faster anymore, but you can hold in tab and just sit down. Okay, when you sit down, your stamina will regain much faster. That's your stamina units per second that you gain. So you're going to gain your stamina back a lot quicker when you're sitting down, okay? Because it's on 2.5 at the moment, okay? But when we stand up, it's going to be passively at 1. Okay, and then if we're active, the stamina is going to be tiring, intense, exhausted. There you can see the punishment of your actions. Okay, so lying down definitely helps you to regain that stamina. And the more active you are, the less stamina you're going to gain, or you're going to lose stamina. Like we're running now, and because we're running, we are probably in an intense state while we're running. Okay, so we are losing stamina slowly but surely. And now we can look on the map right here. We are running towards that town. I don't have a compass, but I did use the road to point me in the right direction. If you don't have a road, just look at your little dot while you're running, and you'll see slowly but surely which way the dot is going. And later we will get a compass. If you want a compass right from the start, then take medium survival at least. Okay, right from the start. Or you can take basic survival, because when you take basic survival, you are able, like here, this is for basic, you can make a primitive compass. So basic survival is only going to give you north, but when you craft a primitive compass as well, it will give you north, west, south, east. And that's all you basically need to navigate through the map very easily. And yes, guys, I'm not going to make these episodes too long. The future episodes I will cut out the parts where I'm just running, okay? But for now, because this is a new update, I want you guys to experience everything with me. So we've lost 32% health right from the start because we spawned in the snow, okay? But we could heat our bodies up. That's what immersive gaming is all about. So let's just see. We could have heated ourselves up with just crafting because we've got that small little rag strip, and we could have gotten 5 little small wooden sticks to craft a fire. Okay, and then we could have lit the fire because you can craft. If you're wondering how I'm going to light the fire, you can craft an item. You can craft this fire drill with 2 long sticks or even 2 small sticks. Just click the arrow. It will give you different options. So you can use 2 small sticks as well and the stone knife. Okay, to heat yourself up. We are just going to focus on getting indoors. I think indoors is going to help us immediately. Like, if I was very far from a town, guys, I probably would have try to solve this in a different way by crafting a fire. Okay, but that's all you have to do is immerse yourself. That is why our community is called Immersive Gaming. You have to live yourself into the situation and you have to eat like you do in real life. Okay, it's as simple as that. Just eat like you would in real life. Don't eat anything or a certain amount of anything that you won't do in real life. And yes, I want to get into a house quickly. As you can see, the puppets are more than an official service, but it's not over the top. So let's just get indoors quickly. So what's our temperature at now? Our temperature at 30.9, which is quite low. And of course, the loot is on default loot, guys. Again, to my normal viewers, it's not at 0.5 like on the hardcore. And because we're in single player, ping isn't an issue. Okay, and if you guys were wondering why did it take so many shots to kill him, is because I was spamming the hit button, and you can look down at the bottom on the left. You will see the little running man. That's my stamina. So if I'm spamming my hit button all the time, I'm losing stamina. Now, as you're losing stamina, you lose the damage that you do because you're weaker with every consistent hit. So the lower your stamina, the less damage you do. The lower your stamina, the slower you become. Okay? So never try and fight a puppet with 0 health. So we've already lost, as you guys can see, this happens very quickly. We've already lost 15% of our base strength, 13% of our base constitution, and 16% of our base dexterity. Okay? Now, that might give you a heart attack right from the get-go, but I'm not getting a heart attack, because I know that if I can lose it that quickly, then the positive side of it is that I can regain it that quickly as well. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to, where's my pants? I'm just going to cut up my pants into rags. Just in case we get hurt, we've got a rag strip, but a rag strip is like the most basic way to heal yourself. A big rag is a much better way to heal yourself, and then medication and bandages are, of course, the best way to heal yourself. Okay, so we're just going to put that like that. We've got a pair of pants, so there we're sorted with that. And then you can search puppets as well to give you certain items, which is going to help you. So he just gave us a little bit of money that we can't use in the game yet. That can only be used on modded servers or when they bring in traders, which they are going to do. They are going to bring in traders. And we are not heating up yet. Okay, so even indoors, we're still cold. Okay. So it's very, very cold here. So we can make a fire. We can make a fire, so let's try that. Let's try that. Okay, here at Immersive Gaming, we think on our feet. So we can craft a fire inside here. So we're going to craft the fire, and then we need sticks. Okay, so we're going to have to put sticks in our inventory, and we just have to deal. We just have to deal with the threads as they come, boys. Now you'll see I'll be able to kill her quicker because I'm not going to just spam the hit button. I'm going to try and preserve my stamina, and there I kill her a lot quicker. Okay, stamina means speed and power. Less stamina means less speed and less power. Okay, we're just going to craft another stone knife because every item in the game has durability. And our current knife is only at 15% durability. So it's probably at the brink of getting broken. So we just looking ahead. And you can see our clothing has got a bad sector. Don't put anything in the bad sector, because if you put anything inside the bad sector, or if anything ends up being in a bad sector, I can't put it in the bad sector now. But if I had something there and then my clothing got damaged, then it will start losing durability on its own. But we can get thread and needles so that we can make a sewing kit or improvised sewing kit, and then we can repair our clothing. A needle you get from looting, and of course a puppet. So if you chop up the puppet, you can get a bow needle. So I'm just going to show you what a bow needle looks like, and then in towns you'll be specifically on puppets and in rubbish containers or cardboard boxes, you will be able to find thread. Okay. And then if you combine the thread with the needle, you'll be fine. So here we've got a bone. And now you will see if you go down, you can craft a bow needle. So we're going to craft the bow needle. Just for in case we find thread, then we're going to use it to create an improvised sewing kit. So then we'll go up here and craft the improvised sewing kit when we have that. Okay, so there we've got the bow needle now. We're going to put that there, and let's get back to what we were doing before we got interrupted by the puppet. Is this small little tree? You'll have a much easier time, guys, if you don't spawn here. But I'm very glad that I oh, look at that, boys. Look at that. We are close to passing out, boys. We are close to passing out. Our vision is getting blurred. Ooh, goodness gracious. This is amazing, guys. This is amazing. Amazing, amazing, amazing. Okay, so let's just keep calm. We cut that down again. Again, it says there, my item got destroyed. So the previous stone knife got destroyed. That's why we were thinking ahead. Okay, so now I want to put a long stick on my back, and then I want to put this in here. I want to transfer the little rags to there, and then I want to transfer the small little sticks to my improvised courier backpack, because we are prepared. We didn't come here unprepared. Okay, so just close the door behind us, come here, and then we need to add 5 sticks. But it doesn't help us if we waste the long stick. So we're going to cut up the small stick right here. Oh! You saw that, guys, on our breath. We are getting very, very cold. So now we've got 5 sticks in our vicinity, not even in our inventory. And we can add the 5 sticks. And of course we had a rag. We had a rag, boys, which we added to it as well. And now we have light fire. Okay, but we can't light the fire because we need the fire drill. So we just need two sticks of anything. 2 sticks of anything, which is not a problem because we definitely left the stick there. I'm dead sure we left the long stick there. Okay, we left the long stick there, so we can take that long stick quickly. And then we can close this again, open this again, close this, and now we are going to put that stick down again. And we're going to chop it up, cut into small sticks. And like I say, the PvP players will not like this, guys, but this is a survival game, and I am very, very proud of the devs for sticking to their guns, because we will learn how to master this very, very quickly. Again, if you subscribe to this channel, I will teach you everything that Scum has to offer, and I will help you with everything that you're struggling with. One thing that I specialize in is learning things as quickly as possible. And here we are like Captain America. We can do this forever. So we light the fire. There we go. Okay. So now we're at, from 36, we're 8.1 degrees Celsius colder than what we need to be. Temperature indicates your body temperature, normal temperature, variety of things. -5, affected by constitution. Okay, so our constitution is definitely being affected by the cold. Our constitution is definitely being affected by the cold. Okay, so here we've got hypothermia at the health bar. Okay, guys. So, strength is -33.1%. Constitution, health, performance score is -31% if we hold. Occurs when body temperature falls below 35 degrees Celsius. It has the following symptoms: weakness and blurred vision. As we saw, our vision got blurred. Death ensues upon reaching 25 degrees Celsius. So that's -11, and we were very, very close to that. Raising body heat above 35 degrees. Okay, treatment. To treat this, we need to raise our body temperature to above 35. Then we've got basic, like a little bit of water deficiency, which won't be a problem. And there we just got something else. Our stomach is empty. Okay. So feeling cold, blurred vision. Okay, feeling cold, blurred vision. So now we just go to our stats. So if you drop below 25 degrees, you're going to die. Okay, but again, this is about immersive gameplay. Okay, don't expect your heat, your body temperature to skyrocket immediately. We just want to see how far we are from the fire. Yeah, I don't want to, I always live with immersion, guys, so I don't want to sit on top of the fire. I just want to be quite close to the fire. Okay, now we're looking at our health. So, immediately we can see that the hypothermia is being treated now. Okay, and I'm sure we're not at 35 degrees Celsius yet. So hypothermia is just being treated because we're close to a heat source. But it's not going to happen immediately. Okay, it's not going to happen immediately. Now, I do not want to move closer to a fire because I love to live myself into the experience. But just to speed this up a bit, we're going to move as close to the fire as we can, because as we know, even if we cook food, the food will cook faster the closer you put the food to the fire. Okay, so our temperature should be going up now quite quickly. And then another thing that we can do with a fire is increase the heat of the fire by adding sticks to it. Okay, so we can always add sticks to it later. But that's not our priority at the moment. Our priority at the moment is just to stabilize the heat or the coldness. And we don't need to worry about water. We're in a town. Okay, a town has got a water source. And even if we weren't in a town, there are little rivers. There are little rivers and dams. Always drink from the dark blue water. Never drink from the clear water. Clear water is not going to be good for you, okay? Always drink the dark blue water so that it doesn't have a negative effect on you. So you can drink from any dark blue water source or any fountain or whatever you get. And there is a fountain in this place. Okay, so hypothermia is being treated. We're still losing health, but we're not going to stress about that. We just want to treat our hypothermia, and then we're going to go look at our water and food. And our stomach is growling. Baby, baby. Is this awesome or what, guys? Like, if you've ever wanted to get back the PvP players that just run around naked and kill you with AKs or with guns, or just, you know, if you ever wanted to get back at the PvPers, it's our time to shine, boys. It's our time to shine. Now, I do feel that a lot of players are going to complain about this, but that is why I am delivering the showcase, to at least help my community to master these skills and to see it as something good instead of something bad. Okay, so we're getting closer and closer to 35, and I mean we were outside for quite a while, guys. Like, you have to take the negative with the positive. Okay, it doesn't help us taking 10 minutes to get to a threatening cold level, but then it takes us 2 seconds to rectify it when we're at a heat source. Okay, but if you ever find yourself in this situation, a fire makes a lot of sense. The closer you are to the fire, the more you heat up, and of course the more clothing you are wearing, the better you are protected against the elements as well. And yeah, I might cut here. I want to make this first episode quite long, and then I want to make the other episodes a little bit shorter. But I might just, we're at 25% health. We are in a dangerous situation. So okay, let's just stick together here. Of course, guys, the more sticks you're going to add to the fire, you don't need to sit this close, okay? You can just add more and more and more and more sticks. Now, I'm sure I'm not going to freeze to death immediately. And we've still got our stone knife. So yeah, let's just showcase that, okay? There might be some of you that want to rush. I'm feeling pretty cold. I know you're feeling pretty cold. So if we look, we're taking risks here, boys. We're taking risks. But look, our temperature is going down very, very slowly. Okay, we're getting cold slowly. That is why we heat up slowly. Okay, which is very, very realistic. So we don't need to panic yet. And the indicator is cool. It's a bit sharp. You know, the freezing indicator is a bit sharp. I'd like it to look a little bit more like ice blocks or something like that. But we're not gonna really complain about anything today. So we just take our sticks. We run because running is gonna help us, and we are losing health again because we're getting colder. And that's 100% fine. So now we can go on the fire and fuel with small wooden stick. So we're just gonna pop it, guys. We're just gonna pop it, okay? To pick up some speed here. The more fuel you give the fire, the hotter it becomes. Okay, so did we add all the sticks? No. Add another stick to it. There, add that stick to it as well. Okay. Of course, you can add a log to it as well. You can add a log to it as well. Was there a log there? Was there a log there? Sorry, guys. I just quickly want to check. Because the logs are going to help you with heat a heck of a lot. Yes. There's 2 logs. Okay, so logs are going to fuel the fire a heck of a lot faster. Okay, a heck of a lot faster. So now we're just going to get close to the fire again, and now we're going to add the small wooden log. This should heat Yep, look there, boys, look there. Now we are going to heat up. Now we are going to heat up really, really fast. Okay, so if you want to fuel the fire as fast as possible, just get yourself 2 logs as well. And now we just want to see the hypothermia is C3, but it's going to be treated. Look there, boys, look there. Look how fast the hypothermia is being treated now because of the hot flames. Okay, and I'm just going to add the other one as well. Or did we add both? Oh, the fire is at max strength now, boys. If you can't add anything else to the fire is at max strength, so we're getting the maximum benefit from it. Okay, so we should get to 35 degrees Celsius quite soon. I'm loving this. If you are loving this, boys, click that like button. If there's anything that you're confused with or anything that you find really challenging, talk to me in the comments, let's talk about it. Of course, the heat is not doing our thirst any favors. That reminds me, how much have I got here? I've got 0. Can't we go into a minus? Our stomach is empty, but we've got a bit of energy. So our water, yeah, this represents our food, this represents our water. Okay, and we can see if we're getting more fat or if we're getting more muscle. Our vitamins and our minerals are going down because we haven't eaten anything yet, so that's the default status right there. But we're going to solve the hypothermia now. And then we're just going to try and get a little bit warmer, guys. Like, I'm going to try and push it past it. So it says the normal temperature is 37. So I'm going to try and take us past 37. Look at our health, boys. Look at our health. What did I tell you? What did I tell you? Here at Immersive Gaming, we don't panic. We don't panic, boys, for anything. Okay? We never ever panic. Because, just like I told you guys, these devs are cool. Okay? This might seem... It might seem like terrible for you guys. But I told you, the negative effect will be just as fast as the positive effect. Okay? So don't stress. This is why I'm here. I'm here to show you guys how to handle this. Look at our stats, boys. Look at our stats. Okay? And this is why our community is called Immersive Gaming. This is incredible, man. This is incredible. Like, I have been preparing for this, boys. I have been preparing for this. Anyone that knows my ultimate challenge, I told you guys in the Discord. I told my community in the Discord, we can do this. So it says 37 is a good body temperature, but I'm going to just add a little bit because now we've got life to play with again, okay? We've got health to sustain us again, and we built up our stats quite nicely back as well. So that's very, very good. I just want to see if we can, like, yeah, put that log on, baby. Put that log on and heat us up. Like a lot of guys would just give you short guides, and once I feel we are mastering this, I will put out smaller guides. But for now, you guys are the first ones to become part of the Immersive Gaming. So my Discord channel, my Discord link is in the description down below. And like I said, if you want to learn how to survive, click the sub button, guys. It will be a very, very good investment for you, trust me. Okay, so we need to solve the stomach problem, and we need to solve, so we're fine now. We need to solve the water and the stomach problem, okay? So, let's just keep that fire burning. Let's just check here. Did we loot everything here? Okay. So again, we see we're cold, but we're fine. We know our health is connected to the cold. But we need to loot. We need to loot, boys. It doesn't help us just sitting, crawling up in a little ball and crying ourselves to sleep. That is not what a survivor does. A survivor takes the challenge head on. And a survivor gets a vehicle. Now, this server is a little bit more difficult, so we must actually celebrate this. Because there's only three vehicles of each type on this single player experience. Normally there's a lot more. So finding that vehicle is really, really good. Okay, we're not going to focus on gunpowder and stuff like that we need to craft bullets and stuff. We are focused on what we need right at this moment. What we need right at this moment is clothing. Okay, so there we find a shirt, which is going to help us as well. And of course, you can take their clothing as well, guys, but it's not going to give you any inventory space. So you could just grab a puppet's clothing and help yourself. But that's not how we roll. Okay, so I think I searched all of them. Did I search all of them? I didn't search these. Okay, so that gene has got 90% durability, so I'll rather take that gene, because that gene is going to give us the inventory space that we want, and we always want to put our light items in our clothing. We never want to put our light items in our backpack, because our backpack will always be the one that carries the most amount of weight. Okay, so we don't want to waste the backpack with light items. We want to put our heaviest items in our backpack, whatever the backpack is, because we will get much better backpacks, and we want to put all our light items in the clothing. And then I'm just going to wear a shirt. Okay, so the hat, you can see everything is giving me heat. The hat doesn't really indicate that it's giving me heat, but it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. A hat is a hat. And we can always cut up the hat into rags. If we find ourselves in a dire situation, we can wash ourselves at some point, and a bobby pin is always nice. And yes, guys, like really, you guys will find out that now matches are needed. Previously, matches weren't needed. Now matches are a great find, because we need the fires to keep us alive. But yes, I'm doing an ultimate one life survival challenge with the loot multiplier on 0.5. So trust me. And you guys will see with every character I get geared quite quickly. So just trust me on this. Okay, so when I get onto the vehicle, it will tell me what it needs. Okay, so there's no battery life, but we can pick up cell phones and different things to charge this battery with. It's got a little bit of fuel. We know there's a gas station down the road because we drove past the gas station. And it's got a little bit of life. Okay, so yeah. That's a very, very good indication of what it needs. And this is quite amazing, guys, that there's a drop here, because you will see in the server settings, a drop happens every half an hour to 3 hours. So it can happen between half an hour and 3 hours while you're on the server. So I got very, very lucky with that. But I don't have a crowbar to open it up. I don't have bobby pins to open it up yet. And we're not going to risk our life just yet. We are going to use this water source to This is awesome, boys. This is awesome. Okay, so they think they're gonna kill us with empty water sources. They think they're gonna kill us with empty water sources. You've got no idea who you're dealing with. Game. You have no idea who you're dealing with, man. Okay. So, the boots are going to protect our feet even more. Who knows, maybe it will even isolate our feet so that we don't get as cold. But we need to search kitchen, boys. Kitchens, because kitchens is where the food is. Or the kitchens is where the food is. So we just need to farm kitchens right now. That's what we need to focus on. We need to focus on kitchens. Rooms. Yeah, this is like workshops where we get different items, but we are going to focus on food and water right now. Okay, we're definitely going to focus on food and water. So I'm just going to focus on houses right now. And again, just spacing my hits so I don't spam the hit button and tire myself out. And a spear just keeps you at a distance. I'm going to wear those gloves because those gloves are definitely giving me a heat source. It's rubber gloves that you need to protect yourself against shock protection when you're raiding someone. More gloves. Goodness gracious, guys. Goodness gracious. Strawberry pastry. Fat carbs. Let's do it. Let's eat. Let's eat it all. Okay, now, to explain this to you. You can get your stomach up to 100% once, but you don't want to, once you get your stomach to 100% or any percentage, it's going to go into your intestines, okay, and then from your intestines, it's going to be processed through your colon and your bladder. When your bladder gets to 100%, you're going to need to pee. When your colon gets to 100%, you're going to need to poop, okay? But I don't want you to worry about the stomach. You can always eat the stomach to 100%. But before you eat again, make sure that your intestines are empty because you can't eat to 100% when there's like 10 or 20% in your intestines because then your intestines are going to surpass 70% and then you're going to shit yourself and it's not going to be very nice. Okay, so very, very basic. If this is 0, you can take this to 100%. If this isn't 0, whatever percentage is here, take that off from the percentage here. Okay? And just be careful. Food goes into your intestines much slower. Water goes into your intestines a lot faster. And now we have stabilized the hunger a little bit, but our water is a very big problem. Our water is a very big problem. But we can get cool drink. We can get cool drink and various other items. Okay, again. Whatever this game throws at us, boys, we can handle it with our eyes closed. We can handle it with our eyes closed. Wake up, boy. There we go. These, in bathrooms, you get these mirrors. They can give you medical equipment as well. So focus on that when you're looting a house. Another pair of jeans that looks a little bit cooler. Okay. So you just drag it over, or you can just drag it into this slot, guys. This will automatically find a place for it. If you drag it into this gray bar, like you can reposition an item like this. You hold in control and scroll your mouse wheel to reposition it. Okay. But let's say we do it like this. So normally when you drag an item into your inventory, this is going to be its default, so you can't drag it in there, okay? You're going to need to hold control and roll your mouse wheel to reposition it, okay? But if you don't want to do that, you just drag it into the gray area and it will fit it into your inventory automatically, okay? Okay, shotgun ammo. That will become useful at some stage. Like I said, boys, if you're enjoying this, just click that like button and that subscribe button. I think we're close to the end of this first episode. I'm just gonna quickly show you how to fix the water problem, because my first problem is of course gonna be your first problem, okay? My first problems are gonna be your first problems. Unless you don't spawn in the snow, then you won't. Okay, I've got matches. I don't need flint. I've got matches. So yeah, your problems won't be as bad as my problems unless you spawn in the snow as well. Then you might poop yourself. But this is why I'm here. So that you don't poop yourself. I know the police station has got fridges. So I have to focus on that. Yo boy. The fat puppets are very slow, so you can run away from them. We can literally jump through that window if we're tired of him. Like if we wanted to, we can just stop fighting him. And then we can like sprint to the window, jump as soon as we're against the wall, and get in here. I have to be careful of another puppet, guys. Like right here. My stamina got back, so now I'm doing damage. Relax, do damage. Relax, do damage. Relax, do damage. Almost never spam your hit button. Spamming your hit button never works out nicely. And now give us cool drink. Okay, that fridge didn't give us cool drink. Okay, so that's a little bit of a fail there. But we still want to search this for bobby pins or whatever. So there we got bobby pins. But we need a screwdriver as well. A screwdriver with bobby pins helps us. We want to look in the direction that the sound is coming from, so that we don't get swarmed. We want to stab him where he's got no armor, so maybe the legs is a much better option. Okay, give us cool drink. No cool drink. Coffee, no coffee. Okay, no coffee, no cool drink. You feeling good about yourself, eh? You're feeling good about yourself. Okay, I want to get in here. Whoa. Oh. Okay. Okay, dude, can I just jump in here quickly? Why can't I jump in there? Whoa. Okay, guys, that is what 3 times damage does to you. Okay, now that was a very, very stupid mistake. I just wanted to jump through the window, so I don't know why I didn't vault through that window. Normally when you stand against the wall, you can vault through the window. So I don't know why exactly I didn't vault through that window. But that's fine. We're going to get punished with 100 fame points. So let's just see where we spawn. We can always get those fame points back. Okay, again, this is my custom single player experience. So that I've got a PvE thread right around. Okay, so the next episode, we don't have to handle what we handled there. Dying to a puppet is normal, guys. Like, you're going to struggle to die from a puppet on official servers, because official servers makes it so that just 30% of the puppet spawn points that there are when you enter an area, only 30% of those puppet spawn points are going to activate. On my single player settings, 100% of those spawn points are going to activate, plus those spawn points will have 3 times the amount of puppets, okay? So you can actually say it's like times 9, but you guys will see that it's not intense. It's not intense, okay? Now, I don't feel bad dying from a puppet, okay, because something happened there which I didn't think was going to happen, but I didn't need to be smart like that. I could have just killed him. But again, this is going to be an awesome series. If you guys enjoy this video, do me a favor and click that like button. And if you want to learn everything there is to know about Scum, if you want to see everything Scum has to offer, Click that sub button, boys, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Cheers.